What's up YouTube, this is the Federation here, and I've got another Rome 2 battle. It's going to be a 1 vs 1, the Arevaci versus the Seleucids. Not an overly great or favorable matchup for me, at least it wouldn't have used to have been. But we will see what we can do. He's got these two Hellenic Cataphracts, which are really what worries me, since I don't have a ton that can deal with them very effectively. But other than that, the 4 Thorax Swords and the Royal Peltist I should be able to handle. 2 Persian Hoplites I should be able to handle, and it looks like 4 Thurio Spears. Shouldn't be too bad. I do have the Skirmish Edge, 4 Balearic Slingers versus 4 Eastern Slingers, and then I also have these 2 Javelins, which I'm actually going to keep for the Cav fight. I think it's going to be my best option here. Let's get these Slingers to stop here, and we'll focus fire, and then move up this infantry line continuously. And he's going to get the edge here. That was a bad micro mistake by me. I do have rapid reload though, which gives my guys a little bit of an edge, and I also have more cavalry, which is going to give me an edge in the skirmish fight. And if he wants to take this engagement head on, that's fine for me, I think. Just because of my number advantage. So that's actually what I'm going to do. And then, alright, you guys in control 1. Fire at those Eastern Slingers. And start wrapping around the flank here. Let's see if we can do a bait and switch on the charge. And we can. That goes favorably. So the Cataphracts won't get a charge, and that should allow me to win that fight. And let's see how the rest of this fight's going. Let's go for the Cataphracts here. And I'll be doing a little bit of friendly fire with these skirmishers, but that's not the point. The point is just to get rid of those, whatever they're called, Cataphracts. And I should be losing that infantry engagement, but only slightly. And hopefully that should give me time to wrap the flanks before it's over. So he's going to counter by moving his Thurio Spears.
The men are wavering.
But I still have another unit, so his Royal Peltists are going to cut through me quite quickly. It looks like these Cav units should do fine. So I'm actually going to retask this skirmisher to deal with the Thurio Spear is going to be, yeah, because I can get to fire into that open flank there. So that's going to be my best option. And I'm terribly mismicroing my general, but it shouldn't cause me too many losses. Let's go to the back here. So let's chase down that Cataphract like so. And I'm breaking in the middle, which is a little bit of a worry, but I'm winning other flanks, so maybe this can even out. Yeah, let's go for the... And that rally used too soon. Not sure why my general isn't running, but that's actually very frustrating. But we've totally wrapped up my left flank, which is good. And now these guys can start to roll their way down the line here. Looks like we win that Cav fight over on the right as well. And I wasn't paying too much attention to that, so that's good to see. Let's make sure his spears aren't... Yeah, they're not going to be braced, so that should do a really good amount of damage. These Royal Peltists are going to suffer pretty heavily at the hands of my slingers here. Let's pull them back, just because... Actually, if they're going to rout, I should be able to rout them, maybe with this volley. Yep, they're going to go. And the rest of the Seleucid forces should go now that the general's dead. So good game to my opponent. Decently happy with the way I played in that game. I made a couple of mistakes. Certainly not getting my cavalry on the flank soon enough was a huge mistake. As you see, my general was terribly misused. The way I advanced my slingers and allowed him to get the first volley was a pretty big mistake. But other than that, I think I made a lot of the right choices. My micro is still a little slow, but it'll come back, I hope. This Celtiberian cav did really well. My infantry as a whole did pretty decently. It was pretty cost effective considering they were going against thorax swords. And I think I handled these cataphracts really well. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and I will see you all next time.